Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for October 6th through the 12th. Thank you so very much for tuning in. So I'm very, very excited to be doing these readings for us now, making a switch from monthly to weekly. Monthly was feeling just like a little bit too broad. I wanted to get a little more of a narrow focus for us here. So I don't feel like maybe you'll resonate with every week, maybe you won't, but just take it as it resonates. Obviously these are weekly readings, but they are kind of timeless as well. So as I always say, I recommend that you pay attention more to the title of the reading than the week in question. However, if you do want to see if maybe this is a reading for your week, always check in. And I also recommend that you maybe check back the week after to see how it could have resonated for you in some way. Also, the one thing that I want to mention here, you guys, is I'm moving to a focus of sidereal astrology instead of tropical astrology. Now, I'm not asking you to choose which one you would prefer to resonate with. If you resonate more with tropical than sidereal, then please, by all means, follow that system. I personally have grown to the realization that I resonate more with sidereal astrology. And so, case in point, I'm a Leo rising, and Leo energy resonates with me like crazy in terms of sidereal astrology. So with that said, I would recommend that you guys focus your intent on watching these readings first and foremost, primarily from your rising sign. Again, whether that's tropical or sidereal, doesn't matter to me. You choose for yourself. I'm just saying that I resonate more with sidereal astrology. I'm going to be studying more sidereal astrology. My focus and my point of view on this channel is going to be from sidereal astrology. We can get into the specifics of that later. But I will always recommend that you focus first primarily on your rising sign, because your rising sign is arguably the most important sign within your chart. It is from your rising sign that the rest of the housing system in your chart is put into place. Yes? So, also, I found, and it's understood, that energy readings in terms of your rising sign are most likely going to resonate with you the most. Again, case in point, I am a Leo rising in sidereal astrology, and I resonate with Leo readings damn near all the time. Or if not all the time, I resonate with Leo readings more than even my moon or my sun sign. Now, obviously, you can always watch any reading in terms of whatever planet is in whatever sign and see if you can pick out some sort of resonance for you. But ultimately, your rising sign is going to most likely be the most resonant for you. Okay, Scorpio? Excellent. So with that said, let's get into your reading for this week, shall we? Let's do it. Hi, Spirit. Spirits of love and light, God, source, creator, ancestors, guides, archangels, spirits of love and light that wish to aid us in our ascension and our expansion and our acquisition of wisdom. We invite you into our space now, and we ask that you please provide us with the best messages for Scorpio in terms of the week of October 6th through October 12th, 2020. We thank you so very much for your guidance. All right, Scorpio, let's get right into it. So I have a number of decks that I'm going to use. Bear with me, because when I developed this deck, this reading, this spread, I developed it with intentions of shuffling and pulling the cards here and there, all right? Here and now, okay? So just bear with me, it's gonna take a little bit of time. But we're starting with the Energy Oracle deck. We're gonna give this 5 shuffles, and we're going to pull your central theme for this week, okay, Scorpio? So here we go. 1. Oops, let's try that again. 1. For my Scorpios. 2. And I have put together this schedule for the weekly readings. This is 3. In terms of what day is most resonant with any given sign. This is 4. So, Scorpio, you can expect to see your weekly reading every Tuesday, along with Aries. And this is 5. All right, Scorpio, let's see. What is your central theme for this week? contract. But it seems to have come out in reverse. Did it come out in reverse? No, it's still upright. All right. Now, it could be a reversal situation. There could be a situation where you are removing yourself from a contract. You could be signing contracts this week. However, we are about to hit Mercury retrograde. Retrograde, I believe, begins on the 14th of October. We are in the pre-shadow period of that right now. All right. The other thing about this spread was I wanted to pull all of the cards first before I really start diving into it. But as things come through, I'll speak on it. But let's pause there. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and we're going to get what is inspiring you here, or what should be on your mind, what could be in your thought process this week. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, Scorpio. So what's on your mind? What's inspiring you? What's in your thought process? Or at least what should you be thinking about this week? How can you focus your mental energies this week? Wisdom. Wow. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go to the Oracle of the the Oracle of Angels, and we're going to get what's driving you, what's grounding you, what's your motivation this week. 5 shuffles. 1. Oh shoot. Well, there it is right there. Moving towards the light. Wow, that was cool. That like instantly popped right out there, Scorpio. All right, next we're going to get into the tarot here, and this is where things get a little interesting. All right. So what we're going to look at, we're going to pull 2 timelines here with one common denominating energy. And you can either be walking both of these timelines right now, or these can be 2 central main energies for you to be focusing on or be aware of this week, or you could walk either one. Or you could be walking both. Did I say that? I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, I think you get it, but you'll see. All right, 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, yeah, okay, Scorpio. 3, 4, and 5. All right, Scorpio. So I'm going to cut the deck here. Boop. All right, and we're going to look at this. First timeline here, you have 2 of Wands, Knight of Swords, Death, your card. Second timeline, Knight of Wands, 10 of Wands, Strength, common denominator, 7 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Queen of Swords. All right, Scorpio, let's talk about this. There could be some sort of contract, some sort of agreement, maybe even a relationship. I just heard a marriage that you could be facing right now. And with Mercury going into retrograde, I believe around the 14th of October, which is 2 days after this week, this timeline that we're looking at here, this week that we're looking at, I feel like either you need to be or you are scrutinizing some sort of contract or some sort of agreement, some sort of partnership that you may already be in or you may be getting into. Quite frankly, Scorpio, with what I'm seeing here on the table, especially with this Queen of Swords energy, this could be the end of a contract. This could be the end of a marriage, the end of an agreement, the end of a relationship. The common denominator in your timelines here is the 7 of Swords. So there's some sort of deception here. Okay? Now, now what needs to be crowning you right now, Scorpio, or what needs to be on your mind is a sense of wisdom in terms of how you're going to handle this contract, this agreement, this relationship, okay? The driving force here, especially in terms of this wisdom, is how do you move towards the light? Some of you are facing an agreement, a situation, a contract, or a relationship that is probably fairly toxic, or maybe isn't in alignment with you anymore, or you're like reassessing this contract because you're looking for, or you're needing to look for, you're being called to look for greater light, or move towards the light in some way. That is your motivation. That is your driving force here. Having more of a light-filled energy about you. I'm hearing getting closer to source. I just also heard understanding who you truly are. Maybe there's some sort of relationship here that needs to be reassessed in terms of who it is you have become at this point, who you know yourself to be at this point. I do feel like someone could be ending a contract here with this Queen of Swords energy, because the Queen of Swords is the divorcee. So this really could symbolize divorce here. Seven of Cups underneath that, Wheel of Fortune underneath that. Okay, and the Emperor. With the Star. And the Empress now. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, and then the Hierophant. So I do feel like this could be twin flaming for you. This could be twin flaming for you. There has been too much confusion. However, I feel like this week you really could be coming to a sense of clarity in terms of this situation. Wheel of Fortune is going to, and then from there, Seven of Cups. Then from there, from the Seven of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The clarity and the understanding that you're getting this week, or could potentially be gaining this week, is really going to set things in motion for you to heal and balance the masculine and feminine energies within you. Emperor, the Star to the Empress. So with all of that said, let's talk about your timelines here. First timeline, you have the Two of Wands, which in essence kind of is feeling like the Two of Cups. This is the A.fter Tarot deck. The Two of Wands here in this deck represents partnership, masculine and feminine coming together to either build an empire or manage or run an empire that they have between them, like both sides of the equation having one half of an empire or one part of an empire, and both of them coming together to make a bigger one, okay? However, with the Knight of Swords here, I feel like this is the past energy. Two people have come together, and now they're fighting over something. Something isn't in alignment, something isn't right, the Knight of Swords. And thus, moving forward, you have death, you have a transformation. I feel like honestly, you guys, this really does feel like a romantic partnership. Okay? This could be a soulmate situation, or it could be a karmic partner situation, okay, Scorpio? But with the Seven of Swords here, being the common denominator, I feel like someone recently found out about some sort of deception, lies, cheating, backstabbing. I mean, don't get me wrong, you guys, this is a general reading, so this also could be a friendship, this also could be a business partnership. But either you find out this week about some sort of deception here, Scorpio, or you've already found out about it, and maybe you've been mulling it over. But ultimately, in this first timeline here, you have the ending of some sort of partnership. Two of Wands, Knight of Swords to death. But let's go to this second timeline. Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands, and Strength. Look at that, the Knight of Wands just turned in reverse. Because I was sitting here thinking, I don't know if this is the right way to go, this timeline. Because what this feels like here is someone moving forward with the situation all gung-ho and inspired by it, but in an immature way. This is not the King of Wands, this is the Knight of Wands. And so to me, there's some sort of information or some sort of wisdom that is lacking here, which is leading to greater burden. Now, this feels like the timeline, Scorpio, in which you really do know, well, I feel like you know about it on both sidelines, but or timelines here. But here, Scorpio, it feels like you know about some sort of deception, lies, cheating, whatnot, whatever, but you still choose to go forward with it. But it's in a naive way. And as I was sitting here thinking about it, I heard myself say, I don't know if this is the right way to go. And as I was putting this Knight of Wands down, it flipped in reverse, which just confirmed to me that there is a sense of naivety here that is driving you forward, but it's going to burden you. 10 of Wands. And you're just going to be pulling through it. And I feel like you're going to have no choice but to pull through it, to just be strong. But I really do feel like this could overwhelm you big time, Scorpio. And it may come to a point where it's so overwhelming because you knew about some sort of deception, or you found out about some sort of deception, but you decided to basically ignore it. And now the burden of maybe not being able to trust this person or this situation is overwhelming. It also could be a sense of pride and ego that causes you to continue moving forward with this situation when potentially you know it's not right for yourself, or maybe even the other person. Maybe, Scorpio, you're the one, maybe you're the deceptive one here, Scorpio. I don't know. Hey, take it as it resonates, all right? But maybe it could be for whomever the deceptive one here is here. Their lies, their cheating, their games are becoming way too much to keep up with. Let's get some clarity here. And I'm going to go to the Lenormand deck. 3 shuffles. And actually, what I want to do is I want to clarify the 7 of Swords first. Now, also, what I'm seeing in these 2 timelines here, we could have 2 separate people. It doesn't just have to be you, Scorpio, or the other person. This could be the actions and the energies of 2 separate people. Whereas one person was in it to win it, or was about the partnership, or about the goal or whatever. Now they're not. Knight of Swords. Someone actively could be changing the game. Queen of Swords. Someone could be saying, no, 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 I'm fighting back. I found out about some sort of deception, lies, cheating, backstabbing, stealing, whatnot, whatever, and I'm putting an end to this situation. Knight of Swords to death. And then the other person here is still gung-ho, still wants to do it, blah, 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 whoop, whoop, and all that shit. Knight of Wands in reverse, though, to the 10 of Wands. Now their lies and cheating and backstabbing or whatnot, whatever, is coming back up to haunt them, and now they are overwhelmed and burdened, but they have to keep on a brave face, or they're just going to act all kinds of egoic. Like everything is okay when it's really not. One more shuffle. Okay. 7 of Swords, please. Yep. Mice and the magnifying glass. Somebody finds out. Somebody finds out about some sort of trickery, deception, rodents, pests, something like that, pestilence, something like that. Something that, if gotten out of, now this could be very little, very small on the surface, but it's something that could, if left unattended, could turn into a huge problem. There's also some sort of investigation involved. Maybe someone was tipped off to something and was like, let me look further, let me look deeper, only to find out there's something here that really needs to be taken care of. And then with this Knight of Swords right above it, it's like, oh, hell no. Oh no, we are not allowing this to fester. We are not allowing this to grow. Oh no, nip that shit right in the bud. And this is one of those times where the shoot first, ask questions later, or the very aggressive energy of the Knight of Swords is somewhat advisable. Because something here, the mice to the magnifying glass, something here is not right. Something here is not right, Scorpio. And someone who really could be putting an end to it. Knight of Wands in reverse. Actually, no. 2 of Wands, please. Passionate man. But I'm getting an energy of someone that is not really true to their word. someone that lies and manipulates, someone that uses passion and lust and desire, or just talks a big game to get what they want. Oh, with the dog, loyalty. The bridge. Okay, Knight of Swords. The Storm. Ooh, wow. Okay, and Death. The Lily. Okay. Well, what I'm going to say here with Death, Scorpio, is the greatest gift that you can give to yourself in this situation is to transform your way out of it. To transform it somehow. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're transforming out of it. And that's also what this Knight of Swords energy can represent, because with the Knight of Swords you do have the Storm, okay? And either with this Knight of Swords energy you're going to set the record straight, or someone's going to set the record straight, and you're going to eradicate this pestilence that could fester and grow and become a major problem. And that's going to clear up the skies, because I am noticing that, you know, my main focus is going to the clearing of the storm. I feel like the storm will be passing should someone take some sort of action towards cleaning up the mess. So either you're cleaning up the mess in this situation and that transforms the situation into something much better, or you cut it out completely. 28, 18, 38. That's really interesting. But you have the passionate man, the dog, which represents loyalty, and the bridge. Before I talk about that, I want to start clarifying this down here. Knight of Wands in reverse for you, Scorpio. Yep. Jesus Christmas, look at this. The snake. The mask. You have this man here, which is the romantic man. And then you have the compass. Okay, so what I'm getting between these two masculine energies here is that this is both sides of, or both of these timelines are masculine in nature. So it's about taking control. But this guy, this romantic one, this feels like the sweet, lovey-dovey, lover, not a fighter type of energy. But this is not truthful. The mask with the snake, this is not truthful here. So it feels like somebody might try and win you over by laying it on thick. Might be trying and misguiding the star here, or the compass, misguiding. Definitely misguiding. Whereas this person here is passionate, is strong, is loyal, and is willing to cross a bridge if needed. Willing to cross a bridge and move on to something else because they're because loyalty and respect and passion and honesty, truthfulness, drive is more important than this laying it on thick, lovey-dovey, let me make you feel like you're valued, only to backstab you or betray you in the end. 10 of Wands, please. The Fox. Sly, cunning, trying to get away with something. Yeah, look at that. It just turned in reverse. Strength. The Letter. The Well. And the Rider. All right, Scorpio, so either way, no matter which path you go on this, in this situation or this week, either way, I feel like something is going to come to an end, or there's going to be some sort of communication that changes the situation or brings it to an end. Because with Strength here, Okay, both timelines, I see that both timelines, Scorpio, are going to be able to get you to see something very, very clearly. See the deception, the lies, the cheating, the misinformation, all that stuff. You're going to be able to see it clearly. Either way you go. However, this second timeline is going to take longer. Because someone's going to lay it on thick, someone's going to deceive you, somebody's going to wear a mask and think and make you try it and make you feel like they're still in it with you, only to find out the fox in reverse with the 10 of wands that no, not quite, actually. That was just smoke and mirrors. That was just trying to convince you that everything was right and then things are going to change, only to find out things have not changed. And so then at that point, somebody is going to need to follow their intuition, follow their wish fulfillment, and have the strength to speak the words to set the record straight. All right, Scorpio? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, there you have it. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you, and I look forward to connecting with you again very, very soon. Yeah? Take care. Mwah! Bye.